Well, indeed, thank you very much, and a very good afternoon to you too, Sarah. Yes, we are following up a conversation around the manufacturing sector and the cost of energy, and especially to these manufacturers and local manufacturers. Now, over the past, the government has been very much focused in reducing the amount that companies spend, and just to help to be able to help manufacturers reduce their cost of production. Now, today, the Kenyan Association of Manufacturers will be awarding those companies that have been efficient in terms with regards to how they manage their energy, in terms of what they're currently doing to be able to reduce their cost of energy. And I'll be joined by Felix Wakiaga, who's the CEO of Kenyan Association of Manufacturers, just to break it down to us and to tell us what these awards mean for those companies that will actually be getting awarded. Well, Felix, thank you so much for speaking to us. One of the key complaints that we have seen from manufacturers over the years has been the cost of energy in this country. For the last year, that let's say 2018, 2019, the government has been speaking highly of reducing this cost. Has this been happening, or what do you see?
Energy is one of the costs of production within any manufacturing process, and it's one of the areas we advocate about as Kenya Association of Manufacturers. We are very keen about the issue of the cost of energy, the reliability of energy, and also the quality of the energy that our members receive. So energy has been a discussion over the years, and in 2013, one of the commitments from the government was to see the energy price drop to a single digit of about 9 US cents per kilowatt hour, and to ensure that manufacturers are able to access that affordable energy. We have seen strides since 2013, where we have moved our power grid from 1,600 megawatts to about 2,800 megawatts, and primarily a lot of that power is renewable power. The cost has dropped to currently about 16 US cents per kilowatt hour. So we haven't yet achieved the single digit that we were striving to achieve as a country. So we continue to work, though, with manufacturers as Kenya Association of Manufacturers to become efficient at farm level also, so that they can be able to make some savings in terms of the cost of power.
All right, and as you rightfully said, the cost of production and energy is actually a key factor in this cost. Speaking to some of your members, how much would you say they actually spend in terms of their percentage? Let's say they're spending 100 shillings, how much of this 100 goes into energy?
Energy varies across different sectors. There are sectors that are high power consumers, and for those sectors it would sometimes be 20, 30, in some extreme cases maybe 40%. For other sectors it might be 2 or 5%. So it depends on the specific sector you're dealing with, but it's a factor of production, and like any factor of production, you try to be efficient and minimize your cost of that production factor. So energy is one of the areas that we have worked closely with manufacturers by carrying out energy audits provided for under the energy regulations, and these energy audits have assisted members to be able to save significantly, ranging from between 20 to 30% on their annual power cost.
All right, there's a recent trend that we have actually been seeing in terms of manufacturers, and just some of them opting to have their own source of energy. Is this coming out of frustrations with the reliability of the energy that they are getting?
Manufacturers have carried out energy audits, and these energy audits do two things. They help you identify areas where you can be more efficient in your power use, and they also help you identify areas you can invest in terms of technology that can make you more efficient, or even renewable energy in some cases. So the end game is really to reduce our carbon emissions. So some companies are opting to go green, get into renewable energy. So you'll see companies going into solar, others using hydro, others using biomass. So all these are ways for them to become more green and reduce their carbon footprint in the economy. It's also a way for them also to save power costs. So I think they are able to gain both ways by becoming more efficient, but also saving in terms of power.
All right, now, and especially right here in Kenya, one of the things that we have seen is we have a lot of potential for green energy in the country. We've seen the likes of this geothermal space and sort of the geothermal space, and the fact that a lot of financing is coming in just to tap into that. When you look at solar energy, we have a lot of potential in these areas as well. In terms of just encouraging you some of your members and other manufacturers to take up these types of renewable energy. How is this going so far? And with regards to and of course as a manufacturer, the key thing that you are looking at is the cost reduction. How is this going on so far?
You're right to say that renewable energy has been at the forefront of the government agenda. I think currently over 70% of our grid is renewable energy, with hydro, geothermal, wind, we have solar. So a lot of that is really just saying that we are keen as a country about environmental conservation and ensuring that we use energy sources that have the least impact to the environment. So I think it's a positive trend, and a trend that has also been picked up by the manufacturers, and that's why you're seeing them reducing their energy consumption through energy efficiency, ensuring that they have the right type of equipment that utilizes less energy, and also working on seeing how they introduce renewable energy into their own usage. So by and large, I think it's positive for the country. It enables us to achieve our climate change goals and ambitions as a country, and it's a trend that has been recognized even internationally, where our geothermal investments and the work we've done in geothermal is something that is well renowned even around the world.
Well, indeed, thank you very much, Madam Phyllis, for speaking to us. And we'll also be indulging you in terms of waste management and going forward, the impact of businesses to the environment. Yes, there you have it. We'll be giving you more details in our subsequent bulletins. But for now, back to you.